So I recently finished Power Rangers in Space, and that means I completed the Zordan Era of Power Rangers. And in this video, we will construct the ultimate Zordan Era Power Rangers teams. I had this idea for a minute, and I couldn't wait to do it, and it's about to go down in this video. So the rules that I came up with is that I had to pick at least one Ranger from Mighty Morphin, Zeo, Turbo, and in Space. And I can't have more than 2 Rangers from that team. So I can double up on Mighty Morphin, I can double up on Turbo if I want, I could double up on Zeo if I want, I could double up on In Space if I want. But I can't have 3 Rangers from like In Space, for an example. And I have to have a full 6 Ranger team with the Red Ranger and also a 6th Ranger. I can't wait to see what your guys' thoughts are when I give y'all my ultimate Zordan Era team. And I also want to see your picks. I want to know, and I know from me seeing posts online how crazy people get when it comes to constructing Power Ranger teams and who was the best Red Ranger, who was the best 6th Ranger. Listen, this is all about fun, okay? If you like my team, let me know. If you hate it, just be respectful as always. But let's get into this right now, shall we? Andros is my Red Ranger. Yes, Andros was my favorite Red Ranger of the Zordon Era. Now, we had some solid ones. We had Tommy. He was a great Red Ranger in Zeo and for the beginning parts of Turbo. Then we had Jason, who was the OG Red Ranger. He was the perfect prototype template of what a great Red Ranger should be. But then you have Andros. There was something about Andros from the very beginning because he was just not afraid to fight on his own. Now, a lot of people had problems with this and they felt like Andros wasn't the best leader because he wasn't really, he used to stray away from the team a lot. And I look at it as, you know, Andros felt like, you know, I can handle this mission on my own and y'all can handle this over here. That's the way that I took it, okay? He had presence, he had sauce. You know what I'm saying? Like, Andros wasn't afraid to make tough decisions because you looked at the season finale in Power Rangers in Space. He had to make that tough decision. Now, imagine if he had everybody else around. People probably would have been all emotional, trying to get up in Andros' head. Andros was like, nah, I'm about to save the universe. This is my decision. I'm about to crack Zordon's tube, and boom. This man saved the entire galaxy, okay? Andros is that dude. Andros is the best Red Ranger of the Zordon Era. I'm just saying it, okay? Yes, Andros will be my Red Ranger. So my Pink Ranger would be Cassie from Power Rangers Turbo. And I feel like Cassie did a solid job as the Pink Ranger. You know, she got the torch from Kat. But I felt like she was a solid Pink Ranger in Turbo. I felt like she kind of had main character energy a little bit. I kind of felt like she stood out a little bit more than the other Rangers and Power Rangers in Turbo, and I felt like she was a solid Ranger, man. I think Cassie got things done, man. She was good. She was good out there on the battlefield. She had you know, the episodes that was centered around her, and I felt like her character and the actress really delivered in those roles, and I felt like Cassie to me will be a great Pink Ranger for my team. When it came to the Yellow Ranger, it was a bit tricky for me because I had to switch between certain Rangers. And the Ranger that I came up with is the OG Yellow Ranger, Trini. Yes, Trini was so good as a fighter, so good as a character, likable, very peaceful. The girl got it done, man, and I wish she lasted a little bit longer in Power Rangers. I wish she got a chance to come back after she left, you know, Power Rangers the first go around. I wish she did just come around once again and just gave us at least one more fight. Now, they tried to revisit this character in the Netflix special, you know, that Power Rangers special and everything, and they put it into a character, but I kind of wish, like, going back and especially watching these reignition episodes, that, you know, Trini came back, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know there was a lot of stuff behind the scenes, but I really felt like Trini was a great Ranger to the team. You know, her characteristics, her personality, her being able to fight, being that peaceful one of the team really could have, you know, played a huge factor in those bigger battles later down the line. Trini was awesome, and we're going with the OG Yellow Ranger with this. Trini, welcome to the squad. This next guy, I already knew he was going to be on my Power Rangers Ultimate Team, and I kind of spoiled this in a previous video. Watching from Mighty Morphin, going through Zeo, going through Turbo. Adam, you know you coming to this squad. You already know you was pulling up to the scene. Now, you remember the rules. I couldn't have 3 Mighty Morphin Rangers on his team, but with Adam, he is Zeo Green, okay? So we're not going to have a Black Ranger on this set team because I feel like for one, Adam as the Mighty Morphin Black Ranger, he didn't really stand out too much. He was kind of in the back. He was kind of in the cut. And I didn't really see too much from him. He was an okay Ranger. But when he became that Zeo Green, Adam pulled up. Adam started to get that confidence. Adam started to get that sauce. And I started to realize how great of an overall Ranger Adam is. Fighting, you know, he was starting to get a little bit of personality and things like that. He was taking leadership. He was pulling up when Tommy wasn't there, and there was a lot of times Tommy wasn't around. But who was pulling up to the scene? In my opinion, I felt like Adam stepped up. I got new respect for Adam Park, and when I saw him pull up in Power Rangers in Space, your boy was excited to see him pull up and fight once again. Adam, you was a no-brainer. You was already a shoe-in from Zeo, and we watching your departure in Turbo and everything. You was already on this team. It was just only the matter of which color you was rocking. You're rocking green. Welcome to the team, Adam. Yes. Oh, so who is rocking the blue colors? Is it gonna be Billy? Is it gonna be Justin? No, it's actually TJ. Now, TJ was a Ranger that I was very hard on because I felt like he wasn't the best Red Ranger in Power Rangers Turbo. I felt like his personality was a little bit bland. We didn't see too much leadership until the finale of Turbo. And when I saw that leadership in Turbo, even though he got some Megazords destroyed and things like that, I felt like I seen a potential solid Ranger in TJ. And a lot of people told me, oh no, TJ's great. He's a great Blue Ranger. He's a great Blue Ranger. And I agree. TJ is my Blue Ranger. Well, I know a lot of people probably saying, well, why not Billy? I'm gonna answer that right now. Billy was great. He's a great Ranger, but what do we always talk about Billy for? His intellect, what he did in the command center, you know, all the stuff that he invented and things like that. That's what Billy shines. So while we out on the field getting busy and I have TJ rocking that space blue, Billy's gonna be in the command center. Okay, we gonna be using his intellect. I don't know if that's cheating or not, but he's technically not in the suit. And we saw that in Power Rangers Zeo. You know what I'm saying? Billy still shined being a part of the team, and he didn't have to technically be a Ranger. So with that being said, after seeing the improvement that TJ did coming from Power Rangers Turbo to Power Rangers in Space, he was a great right-hand man to Andros. He was a great, like, second leader, you know what I'm saying? You know, Zane was popping in here and out, but TJ was that dude. And you remember when Astronomer was trying to, you know, when she first turned good and she tried to pull up and TJ was like, I can't trust you. You know what I'm saying? Like, TJ was just like, And then when the Psycho Ranger arc came around and he tried to come up with the thing of like, you know, these Psycho Rangers, they're matching our colors. So blue is matching blue, yellow is matching yellow. How about we switch the order around? And after seeing TJ step up in different ways during Power Rangers in Space as the Blue Ranger, I was like, yeah, he's a great Blue Ranger. He was a great Blue Ranger to me. I was very hard on him in Turbo, but in Space, he redeemed himself. To me, TJ is my favorite Blue Ranger of the Zordon era, okay? When it comes to the fighting and the presence and all of that, I seen the potential in Turbo, and he lived up to that potential as a great right-hand man in Power Rangers in Space. So, TJ, you are rocking that space blue. And the Sixth Ranger, should it be a surprise? It shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. We are bringing on the GOAT, the greatest of all time, Tommy Oliver, rocking the White Ranger Tiger Power. The GOAT, the greatest of all time. Nobody has aura, nobody has presence like my boy Tommy when he pulls up with Saba, when he pulls up with that White Ranger Tiger Power. Yes, he is my Sixth Ranger on any Power Ranger team. You know what I'm saying? He is pulling up to the scene. You know, while Andros is doing his thing, let's pretend like this is a two-parter. You know what I'm saying? Andros wants to go off on his own. We can have Tommy step up and be the leader for the rest of the other Rangers. You know what I'm saying? We can't lose. You know what I'm saying? Andros has proven he can get things done on his own. Tommy has shown more than so many times I can count on my hand that he can hold it down as the team leader. You know what I'm saying? So Tommy is the GOAT. Tommy is on this team. He was never in doubt. He was always on this squad. It was only a matter of which color he was rocking. What do you guys think? Do you agree with any of these colors? Do you agree with any of these picks? Let your boy know. I have fun doing this video. I've been wanting to make this video for a long time, and I'm happy that I finally get this done. And I want to hear what your teams are. So remember the rules. you have to pick at least one Ranger from each Power Ranger team. So yes, you have to pick somebody from Turbo, okay? So yeah, so you have to pick at least one Ranger from each Power Ranger team, okay? You can't have more than 2, okay? And you gotta have a 6th Ranger. So have fun with those options, and I wanna know, drop those in the comments, let your boy know. Have fun with it, all right? I wanna hear everybody's Rangers team. All right, so with that being said, if you like this video, hit it with a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Oh yeah, and before I forget, we're gonna be starting Lost Galaxy soon. Can't wait to get into that, all right? Until the next video, your boy the Wildcat J, Troy, is out.